Are you all right?
Yes.
Where the hell's the driver?
I'm the driver.
Why the hell weren't you in your car?
I didn't want to get hurt. Help me move this thing out of the way.
You mean to tell me this wasn't an accident?
Nah, I just needed to meet you. My car got old.
Well, how long have you had it?
6 hours.
So, what do you want?
These to start with. My initials.
We spent a lifetime on the run. Now all that is left are my lips and his gun. I knew he was trouble coming, but I knew I loved him anyhow. Never done a thing that's easy. Why start now? He was the kind of man to make you blue, breaking hearts all over town. Always count on him to always let me down. Still, I knew he had that something. Never will forget him. One thing I know, love ends much too fast. The pain ends much too slow. He was the kind of man to make you blue, breaking hearts all over town. Always count on him to always let me down. When you love a man, I warn you, don't go thinking kisses will see you through. Just remember, love and guns can make you blue. I once had a man I loved him. Seems we spent a lifetime on the run. Now all that is left are my lips and his gun.
Vern promised he'd rush straight to Chicago to see me when they let him out of jail. He didn't, but I could wait. My name is Vi. I'm a singer. I knew Verne Miller better than anyone. I loved him. I've heard a lot of lies about Vern. The lies made up by Capone, and the cops, and the columnists. But I know the truth. Vern wasn't looking to even any score after doing his time. He just wanted to do what he could do best.
Who gave you the word, mister?
Little Wolf County.
What's your name, pal?
Verne Miller.
Adler.
You got a gun. You're the lawman from South Dakota.
I was.
You just got out of jail yet.
That's right.
Where's Wolfgang?
He couldn't come.
Why not?
He lost all his money.
We are? There.
He lost it to me. Want to give his friends a chance to win it back.
If he took Wolfie's money, he can stay.
Yeah, bourbon.
What are you doing here, Miller?
Tonight I plan to win some money. And tomorrow... Thank you.
Tomorrow?
I plan to ask you for a job.
Why should I give you a job? You used to shoot your initials in my tracks when they came through your county.
Well, I learned something in jail.
What's that?
But we were always in the same business.
You only have your way, don't you?
Miller. Come down here.
Good start. I liked what you did.
We're mapping out a bank job. You'll be there when we hit it. Just remember one thing. We don't kill anybody unless we have to. We like it here in St. Paul.
So do I.
Get it, kid. Get the hell up.
They're still coming.
Half a mile back.
Stop around the bend.
Will you? Jenney couldn't make that shit. Ah! I don't need you now, rich kid.
Shouldn't have taken a kid.
We couldn't let the kid talk.
What was the dumb brat doing in the bank, anyway?
What do we have to look forward to? We're just gonna grow up.
Perkins. Adler. Load up.
Why?
Because you're not getting any older.
Some people said Vern left Minnesota because things got too hot for him. St. Paul wasn't too hot for Vern. It was too small.
Miller,
Yes, Mr. Capone.
what do you want to work for me for?
I don't want to work for you, Al. I want to work with you.
That's what I would have said.
Land of the river, land of the wind.
Vern had taken his own sweet time to waltz back into my life.
Land of the wind. Wherever I've been lonely is wherever
Here's your bourbon. Keep it.
Thanks.
from his hand. Drive my hand wide.
Listen, you get your stuff from Jay Krantz.
Yeah?
Well, starting next week, be buying from Mr. Capone. Krantz won't be delivering next week.
Why is that?
Because Jake's gonna die on Monday.
How do you know that?
Because that's when I'm gonna kill him.
Land of the wind. Land of the river. Land of the wind. Wherever I've been lonely is wherever I've been.
How do we get backstage?
Second door.
Close the door. I bet you don't have a ride home tonight.
How much do you want to bet?
Everything.
You sure?
Sure. I can't lose.
Maybe you will by the time you get me home.
Maybe I don't want to wait. You're Jay Krantz's personal mortician, are you?
I am.
Well then, will you go to the car and bring him in?
Mr. Krantz?
He's dead. I want to see that everything's done right. Your wife?
Yes.
Can I trouble you for some coffee?
Of course. Arthur, do what the man says.
a mouse.
It's a pleasure.
Coffee? Usually I have a boy to help me with this.
Take your time, Arthur.
Yes, sir.
Arthur, it's easy to see why you're as successful as you are. A woman with such grace and charm can only bring wealth and happiness to the man she loves.
Thank you.
What's this?
Some fellow's a traveling man. Optician he is. We're taking care of him, that's all he's got left.
Hmm.
Have it as you like.
Thank you. Now, you won't mention my being here tonight. You never know when you need a place to sleep.
Every rap sheet the cops had on Vern came to list Dr. Berg as just another alias. But there was more to it than that.
Excuse me, ma'am. Would you bring those children over here?
Excuse me?
I'd like to try to win them some souvenirs, ma'am. With your kind permission.
That's very nice of you.
Not at all.
Can't thank you enough, Dr. Berg. We had a wonderful time.
Believe me, ma'am, I'm alone so much. It's me who's in debt. Good day.
I hope I see you again, Dr. Berg. Say goodbye to Dr. Berg.
Bye, kids. Yes, Mr. Capone.
Bugs Moran. He's moving in on our territory. Do something.
Yes, Mr. Capone.
You got style, Miller.
The hell is Capone? You don't do business with Capone no more. You sell my hooch in your flower shops from now on. See these boys, Mr. Ellsworth? These boys are the fastest guns alive. They'll cut this Miller character up. Nice-looking boys, Mr. Ellsworth. Bud, Oscar. You're gonna like having them around.
I'm sure we'll get along just fine, Mr. Moran.
Well, they're yours. 24 hours a day. Capone goes nowhere in my territory.
Oh, now, that is lovely. So lifelike. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, yes. Very nice. I love this.
Boys? Boys?
I'm here to see you don't get in any more trouble. I'll drive.
Oh, honey. A mink coat?
I figured you needed something to cover the table. You can wear it when it gets cold.
After he hit Moran's men, the sidewalks would clear every time Vern stepped outside. Whenever he made any noise, the Windy City blew the news all over town. But Vern and I knew that a big name is a big target.
This Miller, he calls me and he says he ain't gonna kill me. He don't have to. He's gonna shoot down my top boys until I leave Capone alone. Where is this guy from?
He's imported.
Well, let's buy him. Let's buy him off Capone.
I don't think so. Him and Capone, they say they got something funny. He'd never cross Capone. You don't have nothing to worry about, Bugs. You got me.
Well, I want Miller. I want Capone.
Don't worry about it, Bugs. I'll kill Miller. Then, I'll kill Capone. Right there, baby. Saw my mother today. She says, Jaime, how come you carry a gun? I says, Ma, would you rather see 12 men judging me or 6 men carrying me? Missed you today, baby. Yeah. It's your whole life. Miss me? Sure. 12 men judging me, or 6 men carrying me. Got a big day tomorrow. Yeah, I got a big day tomorrow. What the hell?
I don't tell you, honey, but I don't have the time.
Okay, then. It is agreed upon.
will be my man in Kansas City. Mr. Nash will handle all the pickups and deliveries. Say hello to the boys.
Fellas?
Hi, Baldy. Hello, Baldy.
So, you're gonna have lots of free time in Kansas City. What are you planning on doing?
Join the country club. Play some golf.
You live by yourself?
I wouldn't live any other way.
Well, the golf course of the country club borders your property.
Yeah, I know. I joined this morning.
Is that so?
Yeah, I like to play golf.
Now, this house to be run properly needs a staff. A chauffeur, a butler, house...
Surely. But I just want maids.
Me? We can help you with that. We can get you what you want.
Baldy Nash brought Pretty Boy Floyd and Adam Ricchetti to the house one day. Little did they know just how important Baldy would someday be to all three of them.
Miller does business here?
That's right.
In his own house?
Why not? He's a model citizen. The mayor comes to his house for dinner, I swear to God. Come on in, boys. He's waiting. You're gonna love this.
Hi, Mr. Nash.
Darling. Verne Miller, Adam McKelly, and Charlie Floyd.
Good.
How do you do?
Bourbon?
Sure.
How much money you got there?
56,000.
50 cents on the dollar.
That's pretty good.
Give it to him, Baldy.
Appreciate it, Miller.
Baldy said you were in a spot. Try?
Who's that on the target?
Public enemy number one.
Jimmy Cagney, my favorite.
Verne Miller,
You fellas lost?
we came to talk to you, Miller, about what you've been doing. I'm Fitzsimmons, this is Cardigan. We're FBI.
I don't do any more than I have to do.
Yeah, that's what we'd like to talk to you
I'm not pulling this on you fellas. I know they don't let you carry guns, but you both look a little peaked. Hungry. Let me fix you up. Excuse me. Hope you fellas like pigeon.
Oh, Bird just fell out of nowhere. How do you think he did that? I don't think.
Going away again, honey.
Two quick looks. And I can see everything in the world, Vi.
It's easy to see the world when you're on top of it. But there was something wrong with Vern.
No, the syphilis is no longer contagious. You're not hurting anybody but yourself. If you don't stop and go into a hospital, your condition could cause you to do things you wouldn't normally do.
I understand.
Your view of the world could change. Without proper medical care, you could become someone you don't even know. Go mad at any time. Do you understand me, Dr. Berg?
My livelihood comes from travel.
Others are safe from your syphilis. You are not. It may be affecting you already. I urge you to stop.
I'm afraid I can't.
When it gets bad, you may need a personal nurse.
I can get one.
Who in the fuck is Herbert Hoover? Who in the fuck is Herbert? Who in the fuck is he, huh?
Herbert Hoover is the President of the United States.
Don't pull my joke. I don't come to Miami to take orders from no President of the United States.
Mr. Hoover is staying next door, Mr. Capone. He just wishes for some quiet.
I'll give him quiet. You tell Herbert Hoover to get his fat ass back to Washington if he wants some peace and quiet.
Mr. Capone?
Yeah, Mr. Capone. Yeah. Hoover my ass! Who in the fuck is Herbert Hoover?
Herbert Hoover has declared war on Chicago mobster Scarface Al Capone and his criminal empire. Until now, Capone has virtually controlled Chicago and the state of Illinois. In sequestered splendor atop the luxurious Lexington Hotel, Capone commands a network of criminal activity which includes bootlegging, gambling, prostitution, extortion, and murder. But now, a special force of dedicated federal agents, supported by a special prosecutor and a newly appointed district court judge, aim to topple Capone. Vigilant and persistent, these federal avengers are attacking Capone's stills, the core of Capone's source of illegal income. Bugs Moran, Capone's defiant criminal rival from Chicago's north side, is starting to squeeze the crime kingpin who just weeks ago was considered invincible. But Capone is fighting back with the nation's most deadly army of henchmen and killers. And Capone continues to be protected by a shield of the most corrupt politicians in the world. But these days are drawing to a close, and if Herbert Hoover has his way, Al Capone will soon be where he belongs, behind bars.
Though you are my older brother, I know more than you. You kick some $18 a week pansy in the ass and bring down the whole federal government on me. Cornuto!
How was I to...
That's just it. You never think.
It's a question of respect.
Because you get crazy. Now we gotta get smart.
Okay then, boss, what you want to do?
The feds brought in that new goddamn judge who's locking our people up. Why can't we buy him?
Puppy, we're gonna need all the guns we can get.
Miller. Just get me Miller. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me.
This judge here in town, he don't want to play ball. Follow? He ain't getting the picture. He won't take our money, and he's being very resistant. Now, my brother Alphonse would prefer you make this guy change his mind and become our friend. You got it?
I understand, Mr. Capone.
Good. You call me Ralph. This judge has a wife. She's lonely. He's got a daughter, too. You follow?
knew I'd find you here. These parties are so boring. There's never any men. There's never any anything.
Are you the judge's wife? Yes. I came to meet you.
Mother? Who is this? Father will just have to accept it. I've never felt this way in my life. We all need his acceptance, not any. He'll learn to love you. You're not what he thinks you are. We'll tell him tonight.
My wife sees no harm in this. But I know more than she does.
You're sure about that?
I know of your background as a lawman and as a criminal. I also know you're the personal guest in Chicago of Mr. Al Capone.
That's true.
You don't deny it.
Of course not. I have to be honest, sir. It's the only way to get what I want.
And what you want is not my daughter, but to deliver me to Alphonse Capone?
Yes.
My wife and I love our daughter very much. I'm willing to give you $20,000 just to leave her alone. But I will not sell my soul to Alphonse Capone. If I have to, I will watch you take my daughter from me.
I don't want your daughter, Judge.
You'll take the $20,000.
No.
What will you take?
Whatever I have to.
There's nothing else in my life that matters that much to me.
Ask yourself.
Nothing. You get the hell out of here.
Nothing is impossible. With the right people, nothing is impossible.
They told me that judge was impossible. If Caruso testifies tomorrow, I go to jail. Caruso must die.
Now, we got a line on him. We know where he's holed up.
Top floor of the Tutwiler.
Nobody can get up there. It's the highest place in the city.
I want everyone should know. There ain't no place you can go on this earth, no place you can hide once you betray Alphonse Capone. I want Caruso in the papers dead. I want everyone in Chicago to see.
What do you want to see, Al?
tomorrow.
Ralph, what's the deadline to make the morning edition?
1 a.m.
You read about it, boss.
You can't win, Vinny.
Thinking too much.
Relax, Vinny. It's just a few hours to go. Charlie must be lonely, sitting out there in the hall.
Play for that watch, Mr. Caruso.
Do you know what the time is, Mr. Caruso?
It's 12:15.
Thank you. Hello, get me the editor of the Tribune, please. Yeah, the Tribune. Hello, I'm at the Tutwiler. Hang on. Tell them who you are.
Hello? This is Vinny Caruso. Please, you gotta say something!
What is that? What happened? I don't know. I just walked up.
I'll be along in a second. I've got to get some.
A lot of excitement.
Yeah. Wrong kind. You want to go dancing?
Sure.
Come on. Something.
Sound?
Yeah. Sound I've heard all my life.
All right, pal, open up in there.
You don't know me.
We know you. You're the gun from the Tutwiler. We know. We've got 10 guns out here. Come on, your hands up.
There's a girl in here.
Let her out. We can get to the trouble. Fine. Is there any other way out of there?
I don't want to leave you.
Can't take me.
Careful, this guy's dangerous.
You'll be alive when I see you again. She's coming out.
Okay, get her.
Anybody see a guy run by here? Got a slug in him?
What's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Bobby.
Bobby. Do you live alone? Bobby, Bobby, come here. Bobby, do you live alone? Do you live alone?
Yes.
Help me get there, please. Please. Please.
Okay, it's all right. Act like nothing's wrong. When are you coming back?
When I need you.
Vern told me about Bobby. She'd saved his life, and I think she really cared about him. She was always ready with a needle whenever his sickness flared up. But Vern didn't keep seeing Bobby just to get a fix. She was his friend. Vern? Vern? Where are you? Hello, honey.
We followed him for 2 weeks now, Mr. Purvis, and Nash, too. He's running the laundry down here for Capone, but everybody thinks he's a Boy Scout. Yeah. I'm going home for the weekend, but when I come back, we'll start making life hell for me.
Hey, you all right?
Hi, how are you? Oh, we have a wonderful surprise for you. An old friend dropped in to see you. Big Killer came to see you.
Hey, old Fitzy. Used to call me Killer instead of Hiller back in the war. Long time no see, buddy.
Sure, if you say so.
Hey, what do you bother, girls? I've got to get them some lunch. Come on. I'll leave you two alone for a bit.
Bye, girls.
What do you want, Miller?
I want you to give me a ride to the train station.
At all?
Oh, I don't want to try you. It wouldn't be fair even if you had a gun. I just want you to know you can't stop me.
I don't have to.
Good. I want to say goodbye to Faye, and we'll go.
Miller, I know everything about you.
Then you know what I can do.
You've got incurable syphilis. I saw your army records. By now, you're in a state of advanced paresis.
Nothing stops me.
Capone's got it, too. must run in the family. They're gonna blow up. All I have to do is sit back and watch.
Very nice to have met you. Let's go.
Vern had been in the business long enough to know when something bad was brewing. He'd heard worried whispers about a Capone accountant who had disappeared with a big file on Al.
Yeah.
Dinner, sir.
Just leave it outside the door, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. I forgot to give you the salt.
Yes, could you bring it in, please? Who are you?
You know.
Mr. Capone sent me.
In a way.
Well, you gonna do it to me?
Finish your meal.
Yeah? Oh, I got this letter. It's from my niece.
So she gets it. How are the carrots?
George Sally, our glorified bookkeeper, just checked out yesterday.
Where?
Kansas City.
Kansas City. What happened?
He bit off more than he could chew.
Poison. He was hungry.
Who put out the order? How in the hell did he know?
Hop. He just knew.
Gotta wait. Gotta take orders, just like everybody else.
I like his shadow.
You treat him like he was different. You treat him like a woman. He does what he wants, anytime he wants. That ain't good, Al.
Get me the girl.
Give me the fucking...
Hello, Vern. Baldy. I got some important papers for you.
Well, I'm on the 14th. Howard and I just stopped off for a little refreshment.
I can wait, Vern.
Yeah, go on in the house. Have the maids take care of you.
I'm back.
I don't care what they say, Howard. They're not going to kick me out of the club.
Well, you know there's talk.
Oh, yeah? I'll bet you 100 I can get in from here.
But you never lose.
Oh, never have.
Now, who's gonna be the one to tell me I can't play golf anymore?
She's the first woman I ever met that understood me. Her daddy asked me the other day what I did for a living. I told him I had banking interest all over the country. Oh, I don't think I can take the joint again. And these feds won't quit on me.
Even if they do take you, Frank, you know I can deliver anyone. Thanks.
I gotta go. I guess I worry because I just got married. And
I promise you, Frank, go on home and stay out of trouble.
I was saying, Mr. Miller, the type of maid you want, well, they are not easy to find, and you already have 12. We'll just keep trying to get you more.
Well, good evening, Mr. Ralph. How have you been? It's been a long time.
How you doing, Etta?
What can I bring you tonight?
My brother Alphonse is inside. We want the whole stage. And say, 14 all women.
I don't know, Mr. Ralph. Seems like Mr. Al, he just wants the whole world.
Yes, he does, Etta. But he just wants to watch.
Jim, come on in, have some dinner.
No, thanks, Vern. I just brought you the paper.
You get hungry, come on up and have some.
You enjoyed my stuff.
No, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of looking at you. I'm tired of looking at that ginger rug on your head.
Well, here, I'll take it off.
Hey, that cost $100.
You're going to be swinging real soon if you don't start singing real fast, Nash.
Yodeling. Come on, man.
piece of U.S. mail that's never going to get delivered, so you might as well give up your hopes now. Believe me, Nash. We'll just have to wait and see a little.
Vern had made a promise to Baldy, and he was going to keep it.
They all say that Nash will make it to a trial. They say the feds are making it a vendetta.
Ain't never been like this before, Al.
I know. It's too hot. Make sure nobody delivers Nash.
How you doing, Herman? You feel like making a delivery?
Capone says no.
We can do it, Herman. You and me and the kid at the wheel.
Capone don't want him delivered. It's too hot. You can't get anybody.
Hey, Vern.
How you doing, Charlie?
All right.
Yeah?
Fine.
Good, I've got good deer here.
Choctaw. Best.
I'm delivering Baldy Nash in Kansas City in 2 days.
A lot of people are betting you won't.
They don't have my money.
I wouldn't bet against you, Vern.
Charlie, you and me, and Adam, we can make this delivery.
Now, what do you think, wheelman? Why not?
Whenever they move Nash, they make a show. In Kansas City, they'll pull him off the train, walk him out, put him in a car.
They always put a prisoner in the middle, right?
That's right. The rest, 4 of them, 1 on each side of Baldy, 2 in the front seat. If there's any trouble, which I don't want, they all check out. Feds will be outside the car. They can't carry guns, so they won't be a problem.
You got Nash's cuffs.
We get out, I pay you boys off, we burn all the guns. KC, Charlie.
Where the hell is the car? Down a ways. We have to let them get some pictures, don't we?
I guess the jelly bean's in my pocket if you want me.
Where is the big man, Baldy? Where is he?
Say, since I'm not going to be seeing much of walls pretty soon, do you mind if I ride by the window?
Why not? I appreciate this. I hate riding in the middle.
Let's go!
Vern had asked Bobby to wait for him outside of town. He knew a nurse might come in handy.
Where's Baldy?
He didn't make it.
See you around.
Well, I'll see you now, Vern.
Yeah.
Back in the city, they only needed a mortician. For Baldy Nash, 2 federal agents, and 2 police detectives. Vern's noble effort had backfired into what the newspapers called the Kansas City Massacre. It floored Vern like a .38 slug, and the sickness inside him started to take over.
Feel better now, Vern.
Hello. Who? No, operator. Mr. Capone don't know nobody by the name of Miller.
I'll wave if it's all right.
Bobby. She's not back in 30 seconds. We go get her.
In the wake of the devastation of the Kansas City Massacre, the United States Congress has passed 9 major pieces of legislation to deal with the growing epidemic of crime. Never before in history has a single act provoked such response. Officers of the Federal Bureau of Investigation are empowered by the new legislation to carry weapons and in some cases to make arrests across state lines. The perpetrators of the massacre at Union Station, Verne Miller, Charles Prettyboy Floyd, and Adam Ricchetti remain at large, while mobsters all over the country run for cover as the thunder of the new legislation breaks over the land. In Chicago, Al Capone, czar of corruption, crime, and killing, has not been seen on the streets since the incident in Kansas City. It is believed he goes to court appearances, his favorite restaurants, and the opera, using Chicago's sewers for his sidewalks in order to hide from the police and other mobsters thirsty to end his reign. The nation that witnessed the massacre in Kansas City has awakened from its sleep and is shouting for authorities to end the nightmare of murder and mayhem that has ruled our cities and roads.
Looks like all the rats are coming out of the woodwork.
There isn't a place you can go to in downtown Chicago. You have to step above the ground, boy.
Yeah, you can still go anywhere, Al.
Yeah, Chicago always was my town.
He tried to call again, Al. He still thinks he's one of us.
They're all after me. Miller thinks he's innocent.
What did he give me? What's he trying to do that to me for? Oh, burn them all, Al. Forget about Floyd. Floyd is hired help. Just get me Miller. I want Miller at my feet, dead. I want Miller's body near me.
You stick together. I'll meet you in the hot springs.
Vern was on the run. From the cops, from Capone, from every Fed J. Edgar Hoover could throw at him. Bobby and I were the only ones he could trust.
I see a snack bag.
I'm on the run. I have to stay with you for the night.
Hell, even the hot springs ain't safe for Miller. Capone will even pay a cop if he does Miller right.
Hey, come on over here. Come on. Come on. Do you like sex?
Oh, sure do.
Do you like to travel?
Sure do.
Then fuck off. Go on. Go on. Go on. can't stay here, honey.
No, hotter than a stove.
What'll we do?
Drive.
Vern's sickness was really starting to show. Sometimes he couldn't think straight or stay on his feet. And those times were happening a lot more often.
Hide me.
I need to talk to you.
I don't think you should, honey.
He's sick.
Honey, he's dead.
We've been driving for a week.
Well, you don't have to drive anymore.
I can hardly see.
You should let me do it.
Out. My man's a gambler. Live on the road. My man's a gambler, and I live on the road. The way that I'm living, a woman don't get very old. We were riding a long shot, and the odds were still going up. The days and nights blurred together like the cards in a fast shuffle. No matter which way we went, there'd be somebody waiting for us. Somebody with a loaded gun and a twisted little dream that soon he'd have a story he could tell his grandchildren. Through it all, Vern was getting sicker. Sometimes his mind would clear and he'd seem okay, but it would never last. Dream almost all of my life.
Bobby. That's Vern. Let's go.
Which way?
Left, towards the barn.
Left, honey.
Good evening, ladies. May I help you, please? I'm sorry, this isn't a legal prescription, ma'am.
We were hoping that you would be an understanding fella.
We're understanding girls.
Then you'll understand we have guns on you, lady.
How the hell did you know?
I didn't.
Look out, she's got the...
Don't you guys recognize me? Has my face changed?
I once asked Vern how he wanted to die. Suddenly, he said. Vern always got what he wanted.